woman. And she's going to be blessing us today. So please just sit back and listen. If you have your questions, you can please write down. We're going to be taking questions and answer after now. And then I will come back to say that thing I want to say about our guest. So in the chat, you can just welcome her and let us take us further tonight. Welcome, welcome,
Awesome,
Princess Dorcas.
awesome.
Can we have
So
you?
good to be
Yeah.
here. Thank you for having me, Mrs. Hope Adewale. Thank you so much to everyone on
You're
the team,
welcome.
Lily Nemar Foundation. I'm just going to attempt to share my screen.
Oh, my system. Why? Okay.
Um, can you see my screen, please?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. No.
Okay.
Yeah, we can see you now.
You can see my screen now.
Yeah, we can see now.
Okay. Can you see the slide?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Let me close and then try again.
I think she's out.
Hope it's not a network. So, is she back? Let me see. Chat her up.
I think she logged out.
Good afternoon from wherever you're joining in from. My name is Princess Dorcas, and I am so glad to be on here with you. Congratulations to you as well for signing up to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful program that is set to align us with God's agenda for the year. I'm going to be talking to us about prayer altar and how we need our prayer altars as visionaries. Okay. Just a brief intro about me. I am one of many caps. I do so many things. I'm into so many things. But just to briefly talk about myself, most importantly, I am a child of God, and I'm also an agent of change. I live for a purpose that is beyond myself, like I said in the video. I'm the founder of Evolve Clan, and over at Evolve Clan, our message is all about forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. Also, I have another movement called Purpose Beyond Label, and this is just to awaken everybody to the purpose for which God has created them. There is more to you than the labels and the expectations of the world around you. So that's what we do over at Purpose Beyond Label. When it comes to work, I work as an administrative director, digital project manager. Like, I'm into so many things, but we're not here to talk about me today, okay? So let's just get right into the agenda of tonight. What is prayer? Prayer, as we've been told from, Sunday school, prayer is talking with God. Prayer is communication with God. And as visionaire, prayer is one key to us achieving all that God has committed into our hands. Like we see in this on the screen, I wrote prayer is communication with God. It's not just you going before God and just pouring and pouring and pouring and pouring, but God speaking back to you. Okay, prayer is bringing yourself in alignment with your maker. I said this because I realized that every time we come before God, we are transformed, we are changed. Like it says in the word that when we behold him, we become more and more like him. And there is no time you go before God and you come back the same way you came. It's like you go there for God to prune you, for God to modify you to become more and more like him. And that is why I wrote there that prayer is bringing yourself in alignment with your maker and the purpose for which your maker has for you. Okay, who is a visionary? You are a visionary, I'm a visionary. We are those people that God has chosen to trust with the care of his people. These people are not ordinary people. These people are people with sight and foresight. I say sight because they are able to see into what is going on currently around themselves and in the lives of the people around them. I say foresight because they can see beyond what is happening right now. They can see into the future. They can see like 5 years, 10 years. They can see that, oh, this person, if you live your life in this direction, as God is giving them leading towards this person, they're able to give you direction. They're able to give you like that's who I know a visionary to be. Now, what is a prayer altar, which is the main of our juice tonight, okay? A prayer altar is a symbolic space. It doesn't necessarily have to be, like a table or a certain physical setting, but it's a place of connection between you and God. It can be while you're en route to work, you're driving, you're in the bus. It's just that space where you are in communication and in connection with God. It's a place where you spend time reflecting, communicating with God, deepening your relationship with God. This is all this means prayer altar, okay? Now, as a visionary, why do you need to have a prayer altar? First, you must understand that everything that you do, everything that God has called you to do, it originates from God. And so it's just makes sense that you start with God and end with God. Everything you do is in God.